Happy International Chess Day to y'all. It's July 20th, 2026. I'm here in Austin, Texas. We're at Zilker Park. We're going to set up for just a fun little, maybe hour exhibition of chess. Just standard celebration. We'll do a few of my favorite games. I'm going to, just enjoy this beautiful day and celebrate chess in Austin, Texas. Uh, I'll post maybe a time lapse of if we have any guests coming through. We'll get that up on YouTube later. Of course, you can follow up on YouTube for some of my highlight reels. But I really regularly am on the Instagram for the Chess Zone, and stay tuned because we're just every day we're just getting a little bit better. Constant improvement is the way to do it in chess. So you got to get out here and practice. I'm gonna have some fun and maybe meet some friends if anyone's around. It's a beautiful day. Cheers, y'all. So for today, we're gonna just run with two boards real quick in case unless we get a lot of attention over here. I got a few extras, so uh, for the two board setup, I'm just going to run it real quick here. Hopefully you guys can kind of see as I walk through here. I usually just like to do the two board setup because you can do bug house if you get a group, right? Or you can do simultaneous lessons. Either way, it's a lot of fun though. So I'll just set up real quick two boards, and uh, what I like to do when I'm coaching and teaching students here is to sort of like this leadership skills start to show up when we're doing setup, like which students can really stay focused and get that board set up and stay on task, which students get distracted and sort of can't really do it. And so sometimes a good way to do that is to just turn it into a little bit of a challenge sort of race. Let's see, so what do you guys think? So what's a good time for setting up a chessboard? 20 seconds, 30 seconds? Here we go. Start the clock. Coach Chad's going to give a speed run on two boards. Let's go. Two boards set up. Let's see. Boo! We lost our camera. Give me a little bit of that. Completely busted. To develop. So if you get a chance to try it, I wish you the best of luck, and check out the blog archives to see a ton of examples of games that turned wild and fantastic with great wins and crazy sacrifices. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Chad, and I wish you all the best of luck in the year upcoming. This is my lesson of the year for International Chess Day 2026. Chess is like life. Be prepared for whatever life may throw at you. Unexpected challenges are on the way, but you can handle
man,
them.
are you a chess guy?
I am a chess guy.
I'm much more of an ass man myself.
Right on. It's actually International Chess Day today. Welcome to the Chess Zone, International Chess Day 2026. I'm Coach Chad. I'm going to set up a few chess boards for us. We're just gonna hang out here in the beautiful sunshine downtown Austin, Texas, and I find the best way to train is to just get out and do it. Got to get out here, and if anyone wants to stop by, I'll be glad to give them sort of free advice on assessing where their chess is at, where they might be able to grow if they want to improve, uh, just their approach towards the game in general. I think ultimately chess is like the constant improvement type of activity, similar to like working out, running, fitness, where it's really you get out of it what you put into it. But I find that it's valuable to teach it to adults and children. Right, children learn a lot of new thinking patterns by sort of the way chess lets you have that pattern recognition and planning and strategic opportunities just starts to help you think differently. And then when you're later on in life in sports, you might have some more resiliency. You're able to come up with multiple plans and deal with competing ideas in a natural way. That all being said, I think chess is just really important to keep in your life if you can. And so today is July 20th, 2026, and I'm celebrating International Chess Day in Austin, Texas. Uh, this is Coach Chad, and I'm proud to be part of the Chess Zone and just look forward to meeting as many new chess fans and friends this year. It's been an exciting year for me to just be opening up to more opportunities to train in public. So join me in the Chess Zone. Uh, what a beautiful day.
Apology, man. I see that chessboxing.
To develop. So if you get a chance to try it, I wish you the best of luck, and check out the blog archives to see a ton of examples of games that turned wild and fantastic with great wins and crazy sacrifices. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Chad, and I wish you all the best of luck in the year upcoming. This is my lesson of the year for International Chess Day 2026. Chess is like life. Be prepared for whatever life may throw at you. Unexpected challenges are on the way, but you can handle
Man,
them.
are you a chess guy?
I am a chess guy.
I'm much more of an ass man myself.
Hey, right on. It's actually International Chess Day today.
Apology, man. I see that chessboxing.
To develop. So if you get a chance to try it, I wish you the best of luck, and check out the blog archives to see a ton of examples of games that turned wild and fantastic with great wins and crazy sacrifices. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Chad, and I wish you all the best of luck in the year upcoming. This is my lesson of the year for International Chess Day 2026. Chess is like life. Be prepared for whatever life may throw at you. Unexpected challenges are on the way, but you can handle
Man,
them.
are you a chess guy?
I am a chess guy.
I'm much more of an ass man myself.
Hey, right on. It's actually International Chess Day today. Well, what a day we've got here. It's about 93, I think, today. 93 in this, probably hotter in the sun. But got to get out here and play a couple practice games, just walking through myself, which is one of my favorite ways to train. It makes me think flexibly from both perspectives. No excuses, right? If I make a mistake, I have to accept the consequences. Sometimes you want to break away from those patterns too, so it's good to find a group to meet up with and challenge your skills. Sometimes it's good to join a tournament or be part of a club in town. I'm lately been trying to attend the traveling chess club events here around Austin. It's a great community that we've been able to sync up with. Also, been checking out the chess boxing events. Crazy energy happening in that arena. I think Team USA is building up competition against Team Russia this fall. So stay tuned. I'm going to try to update about those events. But it's really nice to celebrate International Chess Day. And Austin, Texas, this is the spot. We can always find a spot to set up a chessboard down here. So hook 'em, baby. Soon it'll be filled with students.
Followed you, man. Oh, I see that chessboxing.
To develop. So if you get a chance to try it, I wish you the best of luck, and check out the blog archives to see a ton of examples of games that turned wild and fantastic with great wins and crazy sacrifices. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Chad, and I wish you all the best of luck in the year upcoming. This is my lesson of the year for International Chess Day 2026. Chess is like life. Be prepared for whatever life may throw at you. Unexpected challenges are on the way, but you can handle
man,
them.
are you a chess guy?
I am a chess guy.
I'm much more of an ass man myself.
Hey, right on. It's actually International Chess Day to develop. So if you get a chance to try it, I wish you the best of luck, and check out the blog archives to see a ton of examples of games that turned wild and fantastic with great wins and crazy sacrifices. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Chad, and I wish you all the best of luck in the year upcoming. This is my lesson of the year for International Chess Day 2026. Chess is like life. Be prepared for whatever life may throw at you. Unexpected challenges are on the way, but you can handle them.
Are you a chess guy?
I am a chess guy.
I'm much more of an ass man myself.
Hey, right on. It's actually International Chess Day today. All right, everybody. For this next video, I wanted to explain the rules of bug house chess. So the real purpose of chess is to be able to play the incredibly awesome team chess game called bug house. Bug house is played with 4 players, essentially, 2 teams, and your teammate would be beside you. For example, if I had a teammate today, they'd be playing with the white pieces. All right. Coach Chad here, back with Bug House Rules Continued. So once you've established your teammates for Bug House, it's a lot of fun to you know work with your partner. Sometimes you learn routines and ways to have different strategies, but the basic strategies in it are similar to chess. You want to win the game, you want to checkmate, but there's an added element, which is why we call it Bug House. Is you bank pieces when you capture them. So a piece doesn't just uh, when it's captured, just end and be on the sidelines for the rest of the time in Bug House. Instead, when you capture your opponent's piece, you give it to your partner and it adds to their bank, right? So if I'm playing for black and I capture a pawn, my opponent has a new option in their nearly infinite options of moves. They've added another one. They can move actual pieces on their board as if they were legal chess moves, or they can place a piece on the chessboard. They can place that pawn and use that as their move by putting it on any legal square. Uh, there are a few exceptions, of course, that we'll discuss in further detail in a sample game, but it is really worthwhile to find a time to be part of a chess club where you can practice a little bit of Bug House too for fun. On International Chess Day today, I like to celebrate Bug House alongside chess because both games really make it fun to be part of a chess club. And really, what we want is to have all these opportunities for our young people to learn how chess can help be part of their routines and help them build friendships. And Bug House is one of those ways. So, wish you all the best of luck if you get a chance to play. How fast does it take? How long does it take? How fast can you set up a chessboard? Coach Chad can do it in about 15, 20 seconds. You think? Sounds crazy, right? There's 64 pieces. How can we get them that fast? It's really like 30 seconds, right? If you do one piece per half second, uh, that's really how you do it, and that's how you think about chess too, right? You got to think about how fast you move, how fast your pieces move, how fast are you responding, how fast are you reacting. Can you keep up with what your opponent did you think all the ideas that your opponent thought? Or are you just guessing? Right? So it's all comes together. You have to practice that connectivity of the simple, redundant tasks with the deep thought. You have to pair them up. You have to be able to think fast, react quickly, observe, orient, decide, act. What did your opponent change? What happened with that last move? Did it did it allow an opportunity? Did it create a threat that you need to react to? This is what chess is all about. And this is what we practice uh, subliminally through chess being like life, and trying to be on uh, our best ability to react at any moment, right? Coming up with the best idea, knowing what our next move is always. So chess is like life in that way. And that's my lesson of this year's International Chess Day. Chess is like life, guys. You have to be ready, prepare to take on the next challenge, and take it on courageously. Life can be unpredictable, but if you prepare for what your next move might be, you're more than likely to have a good outcome. And even if you have a bad outcome, there's always another game coming around. So chess is like life, and I wish you all the best of luck. Happy International Chess Day 2026. Coach Chad from Austin, Texas, on a beautiful sunny day. Hey everybody, I'm Coach Chad. I am the head coach here at the Chess Zone. I just wanted to show you my favorite opening. It's called the Borg Gambit. It's so crazy. It's definitely not a good opening, but it makes chess so much fun. I recommend you try it every now and then, especially if you're playing real fast on speed chess online. It can catch your opponent off guard. It goes a little bit like this. Oftentimes we will experience the e4 best by test, and I play the Borg Gambit against that. Or even if it's a d4, I'll still play the same idea. I don't care about this g5 pawn. I'm gambiting it. It's gonna pay dividends later on because I'll probably have an open file and I might be able to attack the king side. But we'll have to wait and find out. How oftentimes my opponent handles this strange opening is they'll try to attack that free pawn right away. I recommend that usually to my students is to try to attack open free pieces. So I bring my bishop out, sort of ignoring the attack, if you will. And if my opponent accepts the gambit, of course, I am going to sort of look at the position and wonder what's going on here. What are we doing? And the way that I handle this and why I find this opening really fun is I follow it with an additional idea that we see in the I guess you might call it the old Benoni. Some variations of the Sicilian defense use c5 to weaken the queen side and sort of get this pawn stuck off, or uh, with black being able to find counterattacks with open lanes. So, if, of course, you see immediately we can't really take this pawn right away because it does open up my main primary idea of attacking the auto long fianchetto and taking that weakness, because that's the one aspect of pulling the bishop out and gambiting that pawn. It does weaken the b2 square early on, and sometimes players don't realize this. And it can be a little trick there, but most players do realize this, and you wouldn't expect to win this way, right? So oftentimes what we'll see here is uh, my opponent just deciding to avoid tricks and continue to develop the pieces. For example, a simple developing move from here might be bringing the knight out, right? Bringing knight to f3 defends this pawn in the middle and says, I'm just making a stable central position. And I like to see this position because it actually gives me an opportunity to have two ideas. I can either play queen to b6 or queen to a5 with check. So if I play with a5 check, I'm expecting a retreat from the bishop, perhaps, or maybe a poorly placed defensive knight will end up being pinned. So if my opponent retreats their bishop, which is sort of forcing the action of my queen, I can come back here and attack the weak square again. How might my opponent defend the weak square again? Well, a few ideas, right? But also my queen is starting to apply pressure in the middle. And this is why I play the board gambit. It can lead us to this tricky situation here and a few other early mistakes that can help win in speed chess games. It can force white to think a lot more than they'd like to in the beginning, and it can allow you to get a really strong position on the dark squares by fianchettoing early and allowing open files to develop. So if you get a chance to try it, I wish you the best of luck, and check out the blog archives to see a ton of examples of games that turned wild and fantastic with great wins and crazy sacrifices. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Chad, and I wish you all the best of luck in the year upcoming. This is my lesson of the year for International Chess Day 2026. Chess is like life. Be prepared for whatever life may throw at you. Unexpected challenges are on the way, but you can handle
man,
them.
are you a chess guy?
I am a chess guy.
I'm much more of an ass man myself.
Right on. It's actually International Chess Day to develop. So if you get a chance to try it, I wish you the best of luck, and check out the blog archives to see a ton of examples of games that turned wild and fantastic with great wins and crazy sacrifices. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Chad, and I wish you all the best of luck in the year upcoming. This is my lesson of the year for International Chess Day 2026. Chess is like life. Be prepared for whatever life may throw at you. Unexpected challenges are on the way, but you can handle them.
Are you a chess guy?
I am a chess guy.
I'm much more of an ass man myself.
Right on. It's actually International Chess Day today.
Followed you, man. I see that chessboxing. Followed you, man. I see that chessboxing.